might even be able to go Dutch East Indies and stuff like that.
True.
All allies. Oh, yeah, you could go to Australia if you wanted.
Well, there's not a lot of stuff in Australia. Well...
And so spiders.
53 steel.
Spiders, scorpions, and
Something.
red rocks.
Oh, there's a ton of chromium in the New Caledonia. Didn't know that. Yeah, I would say go against Free France. It's more resources there for us.
We need rubber and we need oil, and you get that in the Dutch East Indies, but at least a little bit. Also, since we just unlocked the upgrades for oil, do we actually have construction? Yeah, that will take a while until we actually start producing nuclear reactors. Oil. We could just plaster the country with oil, synthetic refineries. That would definitely help, and it's one of the things I wanted to do. Question is that feasible right now? Let's see. Let's queue it up anyway.
I think we will get the oil before we actually... Yeah, well, that's down here in Dutch East Indies. But still, I don't think the Germans will go to war with Siam.
Probably not, eh?
Probably not. So the rubber and the tungsten and the stuff down there should be free for us to grab at some point, if you want to wait. But I can't guarantee that. Maybe the Germans will go to war with Siam, and then down there through British Malaya and the Dutch East Indies, and then take everything, and we still have nothing.
That's true. It's very true. So, let's move all these up to the top. What do they actually give us now? A +2 oil and +2 rubber. That's not much. I mean, it was +8 and +4?
Yeah.
And now they changed it, but now you don't have to build the actual upgrades. You get them for free as passive upgrades. It's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah. I think so. That's the way it works.
Mm-hmm. Let's have a look at that. The next one will give us +1 and +1 and +1 and +1. So you start out with +2 and you can upgrade that by 200% to a total of 300%. That's not bad. So you get +6 when you upgrade it fully. Instead of the +8 it was before. Yeah, okay. It's a thing. We'll see. We'll just put that in there. Oh, we paused.
Why? Oh, it belongs to Italy. Okay. Never mind.
Oh. So, I've now been asked by my general when we should conquer Germany.
Hey, Anna Amari, how are you doing?
That's gonna be a thing. Is there nobody here? There is nobody
I
at the
still
German
recommend
border.
my overlord to take out Free France and Siam.
There is nobody at the German border.
That's true. Barely anybody. But...
Not that it helps!
Yeah.
They are all in India.
Just go a little bit to the left. There is still a lot of troops, and well, they also have a ton of troops in Africa again, cleaning up, cleaning up the rest of Africa right now.
Well, as long as they are doing that, we actually do have some sort of a chance to go somewhere. And if we declare war against Germany, it's probably America will immediately ask us to gain access to our territory, and we have, there's just the Pacific in between. They have all the islands. They can just come over.
That's true.
But then we can't declare war on Free France. It's only either or. So, question... Oh, also we still haven't selected a focus tree yet. Speaking of which... the only thing that gives us a war goal against Germany, and that's only indirectly, is if we demand Mongolia. But for that, we have to go through India. So, the only thing we can reasonably do is wait for Germany to conquer India. Because then, that will give us a war goal against Germany when we attack India. Right? Set to pass.
Well...
It's this one province over here, that one. That's what we get a war goal against. If that's controlled by Germany...
True.
Then we should get a war goal against Germany. Well, as soon as India capitulates, and it's officially German territory, pretty much.
Yes.
The thing is, there are some troops down there.
Yeah, they will have troops pretty fast back on all the borders. But, like I said, you are my commander. side. Hey, FTA fan, how are you doing tonight? That's good to hear, Anna.
So those guys are already stationed where they should be. That's great. Well, if that's how it's going to be,
you have to decide.
The thing is, as soon as we go to war against Germany, Siam is also down there.
Yep.
As soon as we push in, well, first of all, they might grant each other access because Siam is the Japanese faction, which is, well, allied to the Axis. That sounds weird. History facts. So they have like 50 more divisions down there just waiting. I don't like that.
Well, that's just 39 divisions.
Yeah, but still, 39 divisions. I have 24 on the whole front line.
Well, I still can bring down my 23, which are at the moment having a push order to go through Tunatuva to cut off Mongolia.
Yeah, no, those need to go through there and then get Mongolia as fast as they can. You also need to hold Beijing. And there's an Italian division in our territory for no reason.
I also need to hold Beijing, okay. I'm gonna
these guys.
my Coast Guard then.
I'm going to go over here.
2 of you. Go there.
And of course Romania is also allied with Germany, so we have the whole European thing.
Oh yeah, all of Europe will be at war with us, except Portugal.
Yeah.
Portugal stays out of the war this time.
What the? Drawing front lines is weird. Would you please draw this freaking arrow? Thank you. I don't get that. That's another bug. Okay.
No, if it's multiple countries, that's
No,
the reason why it's not working.
It's just Germany. Well, technically Russia, but still Germany. You see the front line I've drawn there in the west, right?
Yep.
If you try and extend that north by even one province, the arrow goes away.
Okay, that's weird.
Yes, exactly. That is a bit of a bug.
South I would understand. North doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, south, okay. I mean, it is still the Axis, so technically it shouldn't be a thing, especially if it's, you know, protectorates and stuff like that, but...
yeah, but because we're not at war yet, that's what I figured out so far.
Yeah.
Also, so if you would have like one province, Kingdom of Romania, and the next province is Germany, you couldn't draw a continuously front line. You have to like split your army and give separate orders until you declare war, and then you can make it one line.
Mm-hmm.
Danke gut. Your German is good. FCA fan.
Well, being a German, that helps.
Yeah.
Little bit. Okay, those troops are going to be deployed right here. Let me see what happens.
Are going to push through Tunatuva and then
4.
swing down. Okay.
We should have everything except motorized, which is not that bad of a thing.
So you're definitely going against Germany.
It's the only thing we can feasibly do. I mean, there's no way to win that on our own, but they are still at war with America. I have hopes that America will help us. Also, that will probably... They have 300 divisions. That's exactly what we need to make a difference if they send them over. We need to push them out of the Raj. That's one thing. We need to go through Siam. That's the other thing.
Yep.
Then your Coast Guard need to be up to speed to cover that coastline, and we need to push north at the same time. We don't have enough troops.
True.
That is a bit of a thing. Those guys are there. What are those? I don't know what those are.
Yep.
Divisions of 10, divisions of 10. You have weird
Scryptar
divisions
informed
there.
me just now. I thought you were one of the US guys who joined.
Why do you not have a field marshal?
Where did he go? I had one before.
How should I know?
Did you nick him?
No! Not at all.
I had a field marshal before.
Group that up. There you go. That's better. Anyway, that's
Field
weird.
marshal.
Does your army still exist? I looked for it. I don't know where it went.
Sure. There we go.
They have a lot of divisions. Doesn't really look like it. What happened? Did we regroup them? No. I don't know what happened. That army seems to be gone. Anyway, who's going up against Germany? That's you guys. That's good. That's the experienced troops. That's the no-good troops and those guys. Army 3. Well, Army 3 it is.
You will go super aggressively because you need to just crush through here.
That's what happens when you're a subscriber on Twitch. You actually get to name your army. Can I? There was a way to rename that, right?
You stay here. Rename the theater?
No, the ship. There you go. That right there. That's the USS Salient. There you go.
The USS Salient in the Chinese fleet?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because it's gonna sink anyway. It's an old cruiser. Still working on the new ones, right? That's a bit of a thing. Okay, let's continue here before it gets boring. I mean, it's speed 4, so it's not like anything is happening. It's so weird.
Troops are moving around and about.
That's one.
That's okay.
You could probably split up your green army there and have some of the troops come in from the north to Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia.
Could do that.
Because they will probably get a new capital somewhere. Yeah, there's a victory point to the west. It's probably going to be the next one that you would need to take care of. So, who has access to our territory? Italy has not, Germany has not. Vichy France is not. No, it's all looking good. Oh, come on, don't crash on me every time. Still no invasion in the US. India's almost gone. How's that war going? 96%. They could just put the capitulation percentage next to the bar. I mean, there's lots of space.
Yeah, they could.
Instead of having you hover over this 1 pixel bar. I find that truly annoying.
It is.
Yeah. So if you go faction map mode and you think that everything that's now black is going to be red. Oh god, what are we doing? Anyway, we need troops. So we are doing army training. We are actually training armies. Where is it? Right there. It's going to take 5th of February 45. That's going to be a while.
The first one, yep.
For one division. I'm going to do 4 of those. There goes India.
India's gone.
That's good. See, if Siam now actually gets access to Germany, they could just go through India to us, and we couldn't do anything about it because we're not at war with Germany, but they basically, well, they could put their troops on the German border, they wouldn't be able to attack.
Yeah. I was going to say, they can't just fortify the border for the Germans, but they can't attack.
Germany should also go through France, right? I think they're moving there. Well, they're moving somewhere.
I don't know where they're gonna put their troops. At the moment, they're kind of moving all back to harbors.
Yeah. Moving to
Maybe
Rangoon.
They're gonna go and help in Africa. Maybe they bring him back to our front.
Is that America? That's not America, is it? That looks like an American GI. You see between Nepal and Bhutan, that division that sits there?
The one American division is completely encircled, out of organization, like it.
Yeah.
Just standing there and hopefully nobody sees me. Hopefully nobody sees me.
I'm not even here. Well, as long as that is American, or, well, Allied territory, they can't move into our territory. We should just take those 2 provinces and put 2 level 10 forts in there and just leave 1 Coast Guard division. It's like, nope. It's not gonna happen. You have no infrastructure here and I'm just sitting here.
I'm dug in. I'm dug in like on the Western Front, like in the Maginot Line.
Yep.
Ah, that's nice of you, FCA fan. Thank you.
Netherlands, you can complain all you want. Events or decision timeout. Didn't see that in time. Doesn't matter. Resistance to occupation. I don't give a crap. It's probably just...
You have resistance to occupation where? Oh, in Mongolia. The provinces you wanted to fortify.
Tibet, yeah.
Ah, yeah, not Mongolia, Tibet.
Is Tibet. Ah, it's okay. Let's just go on forward. It's just we can't really do anything just now. But if Germany is done now, and yeah, you see it's turning into Vichy France there. That will just lengthen the front line. French Indochina, that is. They just marched through to Hanoi.
French Indochina.
Yeah, of course they do, since they now have a border, even if it's just that bit.
One province it was.
Yeah. I mean, they could still land in Hong Kong and the other port there.
Vichy France would have 66 divisions, but I think they're all in Africa fighting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that.
Not for long. Well, Vichy France is German occupied territory, right? What we would need is the actual France, the Free France.
Well, not really, no.
Oh, those have 66 divisions.
If we go to war with to Germany?
Yeah, well, we could still be invited to faction. By the US, that would be cool. Since it's just the US that's left, I would really like to do that, but then if we beat Germany, the UK is back, China is back, the whole allies are back. Unless we get enough war score to actually occupy Britain and stuff. And before we go to Britain, there's a lot of other territory we want to occupy. And then we will still have to leave the faction and go to war with them. And that's, I don't know.
Non-aligned pressure, minus 1,000.
Yeah.
They will not ask us to join the faction.
Well, not as long as we're not in the war.
If we declare a war, yeah.
China generated too much war attention. Sorry, we are fighting a defensive war. What do you want? It's just Tibet. Everything else was just defensive. We even released Korea. We are nice guys. We're building up a massive army.
It was not just Tibet. We also took out the other warlords.
That's warlords. That's a unification war in China. It has nothing to do with anyone else.
True, true. Japan was a defensive war. We beat them back to their capital and crushed them.
And they attacked.
Basically also not our fault. They could have asked for peace. I think they actually did and we denied it. But that's another detail.
They currently have a promotion at the store my wife works at. Have you ever heard of Red Bull Ginger Ale?
Nope.
It tastes like lemon. It's like, what am I drinking here?
I'm actually drinking, I don't know if you guys know that syrup.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like mashed up berries made into a concentrate which you mix with water.
Yep. Concentrated
Little kids
juice.
drink it. Yeah.
Syrup. It's a word.
Syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm drinking quite a bit of that. Nearly through a bottle, but I also drank some alcohol-free beer. Bills.
You don't just drink the syrup,
Bills.
right?
No, it's mixed with water.
Watered down, that would be good.
I'm not that crazy.
I'm always watering down my syrup with gin.
With gin. Now, if I wouldn't take that many pain medicine, I would actually drink Hoegaarden Devru, Belgian beer.
Oh, I know that, yep.
I would love to drink that, but at the moment, with the PT I had today and everything, at the moment she's pushing me quite hard, because I'm going back to work on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
I'm in an excruciating amount of pain.
That's great.
But yeah, if I would drink a beer, the stream would have probably ended by now because I would be unconscious.
That's one way to end it.
An alcohol unconsciousness. It's not that fun, actually.
No.
I'm guessing. Destroyer 3. Go directly to Destroyer 4.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Switching over to production as well.
Then we should go light cruisers next, because that's basically what we're building, destroyers and light cruisers. We're gonna switch over destroyers. Oh, you did. Okay, yeah.
Already.
No, it's okay.
Although we are short on oil again.
Yeah, because you switched over.
Yeah.
Yeah, more expensive. But that's okay. That's
Zach,
okay.
just 4 or 5 oil refineries came in. Which didn't help a lot. Well,
yeah, you know, we're just missing out on a little bit of fighters. Minus 9%. That's good. That's okay.
Also still missing 300 trucks. 27 tactical bombers.
Improved worker conditions will be over in a second. That's great. That gives us back 10% factory output. Yeah, we should really... what are we doing? What are we excavating, actually?